Morning everybody.
Hello.
Oh wow, that's some bright sunshine. It's day 2 of our paramotor course and we're just on our way to the field. It's early, which is why I sound a little bit husky this morning. But yeah, we're hopefully going to do a bit more ground handling. It's meant to be quite strong this morning, so we'll see what we can get done. And I still don't think there's going to be any air time yet.
Yeah, I think there's some people that have done a week of course already that could potentially fly, but it looks a bit strong today, and I don't think for us personally they probably won't put us in the air when the wind is this strong. It's like 15, 20, gusting 35 at times kilometers an hour, so probably just more ground handling.
The good news is it's sunnier today and it's meant to be warmer, so hopefully it'll look a bit nicer and it'll feel a bit nicer.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Andreas, it's a very experienced pilot, you know, in ground handling and paragliding. So now I give him a paramotor wing that he can feel it and see the characteristics of the wing, and later he's gonna do the same thing with the motor in his back. When he put the motor on, it's something strange, something different, you know, and then you have to get used to that. So that's the purpose of these exercises right now. With pilots do conversion, it's more easy because it's all about understand the new stuff around you.
Not bad, it doesn't come up too bad in this wind. It wants to fly forever, like to kill it, it's a pain in the ass. Exciting! Right, I'm not going to turn the motor on, but still. What's it, 25, 30 kilos?
He's not gonna turn the motor on.
Yet.
Yet.
How heavy is it? And what are we
like
going?
26 kilos.
26?
So we already did a pre-check on the motor. So now it's like how you're gonna put it on and put it down. Now to put it on, because that's the first time and I don't want you to have a fatigue or anything, so I'm gonna help you to put the equipment on.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. See, it's not too heavy.
Let's see if that grimace on Andreas' face tells any different.
Now
It's
you're
a
gonna
little bit heavy, but it's not like
Not crazy.
and chest.
the harness feels different.
Throttle in the back. That's it. Now you just do whatever you do before. Let's see how you.
Well, I usually clip in reverse, but because there's a big cage around,
Reverse.
are you sure?
Yes.
I probably would clip in forward.
No, reverse.
Oh, but yeah, hold on, because it's windy, we're gonna take off in reverse anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, okay.
Wind, reverse.
Yeah. I was testing the wind.
Yeah. Like I did. Still getting more in the air.
Now the wind's gone. Okay, let's get into flying position and go for a little launch. Pretend launch number 1. All right, let's go. No. And
Power, power, power. Go down. Chest up. Chest up, chin up. Yeah.
What I want you to do is just try and go. The wind's just gone to shit.
That's it, blame the weather.
Power! Not power. Okay. So, it's clearly not as easy as just with a wing, is it?
How did it feel? Does it feel super heavy or?
It does feel a little bit heavy, but I think this is the smallest motor you can get. So it's not super bad. I think if there was a little bit more wind, it would feel a bit nicer, where the wing would actually take up some of the weight of the harness and motor, but you know, it feels like, you know, like if you're on an off day, like you're a bit hungover and you feel a bit slower and you think, oh, just take it easy today, give yourself extra margin, sort of thing. But yeah, it's good.
There's nobody around. Yeah. And then clip up. Clip up.
Yeah?
Just checking the skies, a little turbulent, so we have a little fun.
What size is your wing?
I think it's 24. It's an old GTX from Paramania. It's like vintage, but we love that glider. We're never gonna throw out that glider.
Oldie but goldie.
It's like an old car. You know, when you have an old car, like a vintage car, and you really don't want to get away from them.
The older it gets, the better it gets.
Yeah, so the GTX is a vintage glider. They don't make anymore. But it's so much fun and stable because the reflex system they have, original reflex system, so cool.
So now it's your turn.
I'm going to kite the wing first, just to get a little feel.
Mojo Power.
Mojo Power, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Wasn't a Mojo one of your first
Yeah,
wings?
this is like the Mojo 4 or 5 though. I had the Mojo 1. What?
It's heavy.
This is the lightest one. This is the atom. It's for the girl.
It's for the donkey.
Go on, squat
I thought
it.
you were reaching because...
Squat. Never skip leg day.
I need to start doing more leg days.
So the objective is just to kite it with the motor off. One thing I got wrong straight away was to lean forward because you want to penetrate into the wind. So it's really weird to lean back and get your chest out and your chin up because
it's a downfall on our part, isn't it?
But the thing is, you have no power though. So normally you'd like lean back and power on, but walking forwards upright with no power just doesn't. It's hard
to simulate
just doesn't work
when the power's not on. Come on, you brother. Get it so
Take your time.
Last break, the glider penetrates more. That's it. Put your chest up. Chest up, chin up. Just go slow. Put your chest up. Very good. Whoa!
Catch the dive.
Okay, you never give your back to the wing. If you feel the glider is unstable, you turn the most fast you can. Control the glider.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do it again. Hands up, turn. Hands up and turn. Fast. That's it. Move forward. Turn again. Control the glider. Touch your left brake a little bit. Very good. Hands up and turn. That's it.
Yeah, I told you that it was too windy now.
You cannot pull that brake. You pull in that brake, the glider always goes to the side.
Yeah.
Okay? So what I want is
Give it a bit of that brake.
no brake. When you move, when you're turning, because the cage and everything has to be no brake at all. Okay, just keep going. Don't accelerate. Every accident has a reaction. Put your body straight. That's it. Touch left. That's it. Touch left. Touch more left. Right? So you have these hands moving down all the time. You have to control these hands. Use the left. These hands, okay?
All the pack goes on to.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden you've become really fat, isn't it?
And really unfit. You feel super unfit. Like, and I think it's hard, like you said, to imagine
The thing is,
the automatic reaction that you've got from paragliding is, oh, I need to penetrate this. Ugh. And you want to go into torpedo position.
That is the right thing to do, to go forward without power. But the thing you want to do is you want to get the right posture
Yeah.
for with power. So you're doing the right posture for when you have power, but you don't have power.
But then that's what makes
So
it feel it's really exerting, is because when you're trying to
Yeah, if
really ease forward, but you're trying to use your shoulders rather than using
15.
like all of your body.
Yeah, we have 15 to 20 km/h wind, and you're trying to penetrate forwards whilst being perfectly like
Upright.
which is impossible.
Yeah.
So you just get pushed back. And now you'd be power.
Trying to stay upright.
But that's the thing, because it's so windy, you have to lean forward to keep you from going backwards like you are going now. So I totally get where you're coming from. I think it does work a lot better once the throttle is actually working.
This is like, it's just died down a little bit.
Yeah. But if you lean back, if you put your back straight, yeah, you can't really go forward too well. Like even more forward. I know it sounds stupid, but obviously you'd like to lean against something. So if the power is there, that would work. Got good control, G. Very nice. If you want, you can try to kite it over to where you want to put it down, and then you have the wing take up some of the weight of the motor. You probably just want to turn the other way though afterwards when you're ready. It's definitely a huge help knowing how to ground handle already,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God, definitely.
Can you imagine doing this without learning how to fly a wing, how to ground handle, and how to motor all at the same time?
Yeah, it's an intense couple of weeks for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really weird getting used to the different position, because even like as I'm sitting up, I can feel like the base of my spine there just feels completely like it's been worked.
Yeah.
Because I'm having to support
And
it.
I think you got, you know, all this weight through your shoulders is going through to your spine.
Yeah. That's why I've kind of like tried to adjust it up so that it was almost so that it sits on my hips more than on my lower back and my bum. But it's,
I think once you get good at it and you get through this phase, you almost like put the wing above your head, turn around, power and fly. And then it's the opposite, then you're just sitting, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, have I plonked right down in front of you?
Okay, let's go over there because I'm going to brief you. So I'm going to put the choke on, and instead of say clip up, I'm going to say choke. Okay, so just people know I'm not going to turn the engine on because they're going to do like and it's going to die.
Okay.
So I remove the choke, and then I put again clip up, and then they will engage. Okay, so you're going to leave your hands here for me, and I'm going to use the choke. See, do not accelerate, hands, relax your hands.
Yeah.
Thumb is like this.
Just to make sure it's not there, but it doesn't need to be gripping.
No,
It just
yeah,
needs
if
to
you're
be
gripping, you don't have full power.
there. Okay.
Okay, cool. Prime. See, they're prime. We have gasoline in the carburetor, so I'm gonna put the choke out, and now I'm gonna ask you to accelerate 5% only. That's it. Okay. Keep the motor in the idle. Do not let it go everything. Do not accelerate. Just okay, because clip up. Accelerate a little bit more. No, just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's it. Just like this. That's it. Now you wait for the motor to warm up. Okay? So now we're gonna test radio, okay? That's radio, okay? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Very good. We're gonna come right here. Come, follow me. Okay, so put your hands up. Very good. You're gonna start accelerating and just a little bit. We're gonna move a little bit to this side. No, you stay there. You lost your position, okay? So you're gonna accelerate and keep yourself in a position. Okay, very good. We're gonna accelerate 10% more. As soon as you feel the thrust, you're gonna lay back to 5 degrees. Engage your core like this, look. That's not too much. Don't look at me, look forward. Hands up and more power, 25%. Keep that position, okay? The secret is at 5 degrees. A little bit more power. Now lock this power. Too much, too much. A little bit more. Very good, a little bit more, 5% more. That's it. Keep like this for 1 minute. Don't move. That's not going to wing now, my friend. Let's chest up. Yes, that's the position. That's how you run. I want you to accelerate 10% more and keep the angle. That's good. Keep it like this. Now we're going to start walking when I said so, okay? And you have to keep the angle. Go. That's it. Lay back. Hands up. A little bit more power. Run a little bit more. Very good. Idle, 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 idle. Turn around. Same thing. 1 minute static over there. Okay? Chest up, chin up, hands up. That's it. Keep like this. More power. 25% please. Look forward. Keep like this. Keep steady. 1 minute. A little bit more power. 10% more. That's it. Keep like this. Now you're creating intimacy with the motor. How to keep the acceleration steady, okay? Yeah. Very good. Feel good? Very good. Now look forward, start walking. Go. Straight up your body. Straight up your body. Very good. Long steps. Use the power. Trust the power. Very good. You passed in the first test.
As far as two-stroke engines go, it's actually quite smooth. It's nice.
I'm really nervous just watching you. I don't know why, but do you feel a bit nervous? A bit?
No, I've ridden a lot of two-stroke motorbikes in my day, so it feels exactly the same, but on your back. It's nice. It's quite sensitive and quite controllable, so it's not too bad.
It's not going to be like my glider flight, is it? Whoa, too much.
I don't know. I think you'll. Yeah, I don't know how, but I think you're probably less used to, really fine control with your hand because of, motorbikes. So you'll probably find it maybe a little bit harder, I don't know.
Yeah, almost certainly.
You might spend more time on this bit, getting what's 5%, what's 10%, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll try with the glider now.
Do everything in opposite.
You have to turn a certain way because of the throttle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn to that way because now you're going to turn to this way, okay?
Yeah.
Very good. Move backwards. Very good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Very good. Very good. Flip flop. Very good. Just use the power. Lay back. Okay, a little bit more power. A little bit more. Steady. More power. Just enough to move you forward, okay? Moving backwards, that's not enough power. Lay down. Difficult, but you have to lay down. Okay, hands up, turn around. Keep the engine on. Kite the glider, bring the glider back here. With the power on. He's ready to take off.
Already?
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It's super bumpy there. Look at that.
Do you want to rose it up and walk it back?
No, I like a challenge.
How's your first running with the motor, with the glider and the top?
Interesting. I mean, the wind that we have today is a bit gusty, so it's a bit hard to say what is my mistake and what is the wind. But I think what you were saying, leaning back more definitely helps because it puts your pressure, instead of being on the straps, it's more on the back. And you feel like you're being pushed, like you're pulling instead of you pulling, so that's pretty nice. And sometimes I was really tempted to just give it a bit more.
I saw it. You're like, no.
And I was like, no, I have to be a good student, do what it says. But yeah, I think if it was, I mean, you can see cumulus popping up, so that's a little bit of thermals. So maybe later on, if the wind dies down a little bit, it would be nice to do bigger taxi runs. And yeah, but really, really good. I mean, I think this the motor's not too heavy, the power feels quite controllable. It's very nice.
So what we did before, we did a running with the motor, only with the motor with him, that he can find his perfect spot. I call that perfect spot. Okay, so like 5 degrees laying back with the power push you forward, and you have a full control, and you have to use it to the throttle. After that, we put the motor with the glider, but with the motor off, and he kited it very well, get to use it to the whole thing. Okay, and then we did with the motor on. All right, next step, it's another taxiing with the motor on, with the glider. And if he's okay, he's comfortable. And also, listen to me, because these are tests that I know the student listen to me completely, and we don't have a miscommunication. And
even if the student is doing something, everything fine, and he shouldn't kill the motor, but you want to see if he reacts well, say kill the motor, and then if they don't kill it, you say, well, maybe I can't trust this guy too much.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I know what you mean.
It's always a test.
Yeah, so even if I feel it's not the right thing to do, I'm going to do what you say because I want to go to the next level.
Very good.
A little brawl.
Anyway,
we didn't manage to do much in the afternoon other than help some of the other students ground handle because the wind never really dropped off. So we couldn't really fly.
It was forecast to drop off, but it got stronger, if anything, I think.
Yeah, and really gusty because it was coming over that hill. So tomorrow looks better. Maybe we'll be able to do some more taxiing, maybe some flying, because the wind is lighter.
Yeah, I didn't get to have a chance to do the taxiing with the engine on my back today, but the ground handling, I was actually quite glad that I didn't get a chance to do the taxiing, really, because I feel like I want to do a bit more ground handling with the motor off and on my back first, because it's actually quite a strain on your lower back, I think. So maybe I need to either get a different one or a different harness to go with it, if that's possible. But
you do get to just have the motor on your back without the wing and try, the angle and putting power on. Yeah. So I think that's quite good. Yeah. But anyway, in the afternoon, we're just helping people, and we actually made our first video, which I'll link here, first live video actually on YouTube, which was quite interesting. People coming in and friends asking questions, and whilst Gemma ground handled around, so it's pretty fun. As always, I want to say a big thank you to SkySchool UK for getting us out here and teaching us how to paramotor, and also to all these lovely people, as always, to supporting the channel in these videos. Tune in tomorrow because it might get really interesting. Maybe not, maybe yes. And
don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, you don't understand me, do you? Because you're Spanish. And a horse or a mule. Hello, mule.